friends, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Morning Collectibles. Hope you guys had an awesome free comic book day. I know that's an annual event that me and my family always look forward to. It's become a tradition for the last 3 or 4 years for me and the wife and the kids to get up, get dressed up as superheroes, or just wear a superhero shirt and go to our local comic book shop, Dwayne's World, which is an awesome shop, by the way. And just go through the line and get some of our get some awesome free comic books. So I figured this year I will show you what I was able to get. Now these aren't the ones, all of them we got actually, because my kids they obviously got some too that were more kid friendly that I didn't pick up. So the way it worked at my LCS is you went through the line and you were able to get 4 copies per person, one of each copy. So we basically went through the line and all 5 of us got four different copies. So this will be, I had my wife get an extra one for me that I wasn't able to pick up that she got. You'll see here in a second. But I was able to get Kaiju number 8. So I'm looking forward to reading all these, by the way. Bloodborne. A lot of these I get just because I think the cover looks really good, and I love anything horror also. This was a popular one in the family. Spiderman and Venom. So I think I got this one, and all 3 of my boys got that. I think I was the only one to get this one, actually. It's called Hollow. This is actually one that's kid-friendly. You'll see the green label at the top versus the blue. And I think there's another label, like red or something, that's meant for adults. I think the blue one's teen, and the green is kids. But again, I love horror and with a Sleepy Hollow theme. This one I wanted. I love anything Marvel, obviously, but this is also a key. What I read, I think it's from what I read, it's the first appearance of Blade's daughter. So, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. Those of you guys are maybe more comic aficionados, but I believe this is an actual key, which is interesting to have that on a free comic book day. And then last but certainly not least, the one that I absolutely wanted to be there for was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which pays homage to the original number 1 when it released back in the early 80s. And I was flipping through it, and it actually has some of those pages from the original comic, which I thought was a nice little touch. But I loved this one. This is the one that I absolutely had to get. If I could only get one comic today, it had to have been this one. So I was glad to get that. And also, you know, these comics, I don't know if this is going to be a hot take or not, but these comics aren't free to the local comic book shops. They actually have to pay to have them. They're free to us as consumers, but they're not free to the comic book shops. So anytime that I go through and get comics on Free Comic Book Day, I always try to grab something while I'm in the store, because it's important to support your local LCS. You never know when, you know, they might fall under hard times and might, you know, God forbid, have to close shop. And in my area, there's only one in my whole city, so it'd be unfortunate for that to happen. So, you know, it's a nice gesture for them to even have Free Comic Book Day. And I don't know, I think it's just good while you're there to help support them, you know, buy something in return. So I'm going to show you some comics that I was able to pick up as well. This is, first 2 are going to be facsimiles. This is going to be the first edition of Miles Morales. I'm excited for this one because my boys absolutely love Miles Morales, so I thought they would find it interesting to read that. Another facsimile, first Hobgoblin. This is an awesome cover, by the way. Yes, these facsimiles, you know, some of us will never be able to afford the actual covers or the actual editions of these. So to be able to get them on a reprint is pretty good. This one, I was not going to get them, but I felt the covers were just so cool, and I didn't want to pass them up. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 1 that came out last week. So I was able to get this version with Mary Jane swinging around as Peter Parker, or dressed up as Spider-Man, I'm sorry. And then these next 2 were Artgem variants. And this guy does amazing work. This is going to be the same story, just a different variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 1 with Mary Jane and Black Cat. Love this cover. It's one of my favorite covers that I've purchased recently. Next is going to be another Artgem cover. Batman, Superman, World's Finest #1. Batgirl and Supergirl there. Great copy, or great cover. The next two are going to be TMNT. You got to wrap up with some TMNT goodness, right? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual 2022. This is cover B. I believe this is the one that Kevin Eastman sketched. And then last, but certainly not least on the TMNT is Last Run of #5. I've already gave this one a read. I've already got my first variant in the mail. I think I've got 3 more variants coming. I'm not going to spoil anything here, but in the comics or in the comments, don't spoil it either. But just let me know what you thought overall. Were you happy? Were you kind of disappointed? Did it pay off at all? Just let me know what you thought of how they wrapped it up without spoiling it. Also picked up, my local comic book shop has a ton of board games. I hope to do a toy or a tour there one day of just how awesome this store is. But me and my family love board games, and I wanted to get another board game. We're looking for a new one. This is called King of Tokyo. It caught my eye because the box art. A lot of times I get them just because the box art looks really cool. That's a grabber for me. And also, 10 years of Smash, more than 1 million boxes sold worldwide. That tells me that, hey, this is probably a pretty good game. Also, 8+, so my boys can play it. 2 to 6, my entire family can play it. 30 minutes, so it's not going to be too difficult to understand, I hope. But yeah, I can't wait to get this open and play with the family. All right, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed that Free Comic Book Day haul, and I hope you guys were able to get everything you wanted also. So let me know in the comments, do you guys like Free Comic Book Day? Have you ever actually been to your LCS on a Free Comic Book Day? If not, I encourage you to do so. So if you were able to get out and go, did you get everything you want? Did you miss out on anything? What was your experience like? I read some comments where some LCSs were requiring you to buy books in addition to, or unable to be able to get some comics. So I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, but like I said earlier in the video, these books aren't free to the LCS owner, so it's just a nice gesture and courteous that if you go through the line, get some free comic books to buy something while you're there as well. Even if it's like $5 or $10, it's just not. It just goes a long way, I think, to be able to do that. But anyway, hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you like the content, please, as always, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. It really helps me out. And we'll see you next time. Bye.